Okay, lobby's up. I have no idea what was banned. Got a map up. I'm not going to argue with him. And as soon as this draft goes, we're going to take you to the draft screen. Apologize for the wait. I think there were some problems finding the captain for one team. But everyone's here. Let's go. So a couple changes on the side of CCS tonight. We've got, looks like Caesar Salad most likely covering for Shredded Wind. Which I believe Porky's tanking. And for 30K, looks like it's the 30 carats. I'm sorry. Looks like it's the regular roster from last week and from TCL. And the first map, we are going to Infernal Shrines. It will be a Blaze ban. If you're not going to take it, get rid of it. Pretty quick Hogger ban onto Pepper. Pepper likes to play a couple offlaners. One of those is Hogger. The other one I see constantly from Rel. But Hogger has such a strong presence on this map to get those infinite bounces. The Maiev being taken off the board. And all-around good tank, Johanna being taken off, which leaves the Junkrat up. I'm not sure. There we go. Best Strikes will grab the Junkrat. First pick. Quick counter to Junkrat would be the Vala. We do see the Diablo and Tychus being picked up by Cattle and Madara. And let's see what CCS has in mind to counter the Tychus Diablo engage. Besides having Junkrat constantly there. And it will be a Brightwing grab by Caesar. And Pepper is there to grab the Leorc with good shrine control. Swipes on the monkeys. Let's see if we see a Garrosh ban here. Actually, I'm not sure if Porky plays Garrosh, so who knows. Will be a Falstad being taken off the board. Getting rid of that global macro presence that he does provide. And is this a Zeratul ban onto Cure or something completely different? It is the Genji. The Haka is available. Global presence is the end of the bushes to make a fight 5v4. Looking for a healer and offlane. And we get to see Liam or Vespertine's URL showing, and we do see the Anduin coming out from Legacy. And final two picks coming out from TCS. Looking for another damage dealer. And we're going to see a Tyrael coming out from Porky. And Greymane from Psychotora. And let's see what Cure has in mind here. And there is the Dahaka from Cure. So we're going to get a global presence from Cure. Beefy front line with Urel Diablo. We're looking for a hyper carry Tychus into an overall strong comp from the side of CCS. They got the sanctification to kind of negate any of that damage. You see a roll swap here with oh no wait, Cattle and Madara was messing up. But we did see Sakatora grab the Junkrat and Deathstrike swap heroes there. Overall, looks good. While we let this load up, I was prompted by Crush to remind everybody that the Heroes International first qualifier is coming up on August 27th and 28th. This is for the LAN event happening in Miami in October. I forget which Korean team was already qualified, but I believe it was a regular HGC team. But if you're interested, heroesinternational.net, take a look at it. Everyone is welcome to apply for the qualifiers, 1, 2, or 3. Exciting event. NGS is helping to host the all 3 qualifiers. So if you're interested, get your team together and register on the website. And the game is up. We have Cattle 30k on the Diablo, Madara on Tychus, Liam on Urel, Legacy playing the Anduin, and Cure on Dahaka. And in the left side, Pepper on Leoric, Porky back on Tyrael, Caesar on Right Wing, Sakatora on the Junkrat, and Deathstrikes on Greyman. We are going to get to see a Devil's Due Diablo. That's a red card talent, Cattle. Oh, nice. With Cattle posting his red card list, I'm surprised that he is taking the level 1 Devil's Due. Did you not read your own post? Little fun happening here. Big tongue from Dahaka flipped over, and Pepper will go down. And it's a pretty quick first blood, 26 seconds, but with the timers being so short, we should see Leoric back in lane pretty quickly. Rotation Tay from Liam and Cattle. Flip on a Porky. Big stun onto Tyrael. He will be able to get out. Madara gets booped into Greymane. And we are going to get to see a 4-man Urel with Liam playing more in that 4-man group. With Cure offlaning. Camps have been started by Greymane. Cattle is poking at it. Oh, and looks like we probably got a boop from Sakatora onto Urel to move over the wall. And CCS will grab this first siege camp. Now we have Cure in the 4-man with Urel rotating top lane. Junkrat there to boop Cattle back. Root onto Dahaka. Wave bottom's getting a little bit of damage into that bottom tower. Meanwhile, Madara is doing what he can do to get this siege camp taken care of. Meanwhile, CCS is contesting this bottom camp with Cattle back there. Having to back away, getting pretty low. Doesn't have that spell shield as he went Devil's Due. And level 4s are online for both these teams. Good boop onto Dahaka. Here forcing the E out. And he is going to go down here. And that's a quick double kill there for CCS. In control for the first 2.5 minutes of the game. DC rotations occurring on the hard camp with both 30k and CCS starting their hards. Porky in the bush. We do have an engage on Junkrat, but Tyrael is there. And level 7s will be online momentarily for CCS. The Haka forced to clear out the bottom siege camp pushing. An objective has been started. Oh, my bad. Thanks, Mundane. 14 monkeys to 1 so far. And it looks like the 30K team is going to forego this first objective for the time being, as they have the Haka bottom and Legacy and Liam top. We have an engage here onto Madara. He should be okay. Liam goes in there pretty hard with his E. $33-6 in objective points. 34. And objective 1 will go over to the side of 30K. We do have a pretty fast engage onto Porky, as they're ignoring the objective for the time being. Is Kira okay? Does he get out? We have an engaged polymorph onto the Haka. Sakator's there to boop him. Oh, unfortunately, booped him in the wrong direction. Kira was able to sidestep to get the boop in the better direction for him. Judettes. Thanks, Judettes. Looks like we are going to see perhaps an engage here. Nope, Cattle is having second thoughts as CCS grabs another advantage here. Pepper is in trouble. Z will not land in time onto Pepper. Flip once more onto Tyrael. Body blocking by Cattle. Polymorph. And that is a quick 2 kills onto Tyrael and Leoric, as Junkrat is bottom taking their siege camp. Leoric back in the fight. 10s are online for 30K. We do see an APOC. Wait, that's another red card talent here. Actually, looking at these talents for Diablo, we got Devil's Due, Life Leech, Diabolical Momentum, and APOC, which I believe are all talents that Cattle said were red card talents. All right, he's having a little fun tonight. Or making fun of himself a little bit. Tongue onto Tyrael. Good damage being poured in by Mundane. Another E onto Tyrael from Cattle. Porky's going to port back, drop the shields. And we wait. Death Strikes might be in trouble here. E available for Dahaka. Q onto Death Strikes, so the Grey Mane might be in trouble. Isolation. Light Bomb goes out. Ooh. And now it's Porky's target. I'm not sure if he does have his Q up. Polymorph out. Legacy pulls Diablo out of the fight. So far, pretty fun game 1. I watched the 30K versus ACA game last week, and it was a little more one-sided. This one seems to be a little bit more even than last week for 30K. Urel will start the objective here with Liam getting a quick 9 monkeys on his favor. Porky will engage here to try to tie things up a little bit. We do see 2 members of CCS mid lane with Dahaka showing mid as well. The Orc forcing to match the Dahaka, but a good engage here, good root from Legacy. Bullet goes out, land on the Cattle. APOC goes out, and Cattle is able to APOC stun a minion. Not the intended target. Drill does come out from Taika. Sanctification's out there to eat up a ton of damage for TCS. 38 to 14. And this next objective will go over to 30k. Big engage onto Pepper. Isolation. And it looks like Cure did not have the tongue available to pull anyone back from that fight. Stun once more. Flip. I'm curious here because, yeah, Cattle is just getting his resets on his healing. Bjork looking for an advantage or in E form. Thinks second of it. Liam forced to clear out the bot lane. So far, pretty even game. No huge structure advantage for any team. We have some walls down for CCS and a little bit of structure damage top lane. We do have the bottom camp being grabbed by CCS. And the mid camp is pushing in. Liam's there to engage onto Pepper. Meanwhile, it is a 4v1 bottom as CCS is trying to do as much damage as possible to this bottom fort. Junkrat Trap is chasing Diablo. Big engage once more on Ethereal root from Legacy. And it will be a lot of buttons pushed for no kills. Level 16's advantage is now online for 30k. Let's see what they do with it. Another Q, E into Tyrael. Ooh, that tire was killed almost immediately. Don't get a ton. So Diablo did go that QEQ talent, so he'll be able to Q into somebody, E, flip him over, and then Q him again. Push him back into his team. And we do see a engage here from all 5 members of CCS here. The Haka is not here just yet. Damage going out. APOC is not going to connect with anybody. Cattle gets booped back. The Haka still showing top lane. And the members of CCS are content with walking away with 16s. Wait, we do see engage here. Polymorph. Haka there to kill for his team as he pushes Porky back. Leork did port back to counter the Cure push as he did secure the top fort. Next objective is spawning. It will be a Frozen Punisher. And all but one Heroic is available for both these teams, with Bullet being available in 18 seconds. 8 Monkeys, 13 to 6. The Haka did grab the hard camp top. We should see a burrow soon from Dahaka. Good kill onto Leoric. And these Junkrat bombs are causing a lot of stress for this 30k team. Liam jumps over that wall to get some, strike some fear into the side of CCS. And this will be the third objective and second for 30k going over. With the Frozen Punisher, this bottom fort should be a conclusion gone. Meanwhile, they have... sorry, CCS does have to contend with top, as they have a hard camp and a catapult pushing in. Cure is mid lane, getting some structure advantage on this middle fort, along with Liam. And this should be a double fort and probably a wall bottom keep. Liam's over that wall, doesn't care, has his ult available, is okay. Polymorph taken out. That Frozen Punisher acts a lot like Sylvanas. Just turns off the tower's advantage, and pull coming from Legacy. Entomb goes out, but Cattle wants to go back in. Light Bomb goes out, but Sanctification negates any of those that damage coming from 30k. And CCS is looking for a re-engage here. Cattle will go down, as he has to use his souls to get back into the fight. Legacy might be next. Little sprays there coming out from Madara. And our CCS team is going to secure this bottom fort. Let's see if they can get any more with it, with Legacy down for another 48 seconds. But we do have Liam and Cure looking for something someplace else on the map. Do not have a rotation just yet from our CCS team to support the Leoric. You have a burrow from Dahaka here into the back lane. Polymorph. Tongue. No. Deathstrike's getting extremely low. But so is Cattle, as he's low on souls. And that will be a dead Diablo. Deathstrike does not get countered. Big Entomb from Pepper. And all these teams are killed. That's 3 kills to 0 so far. Oof. This is a pretty scrappy fight, as the blue team, CCS, got extremely low, but was able to survive and get another structure mid. Looks like we do have CCS team rotate top, looking for perhaps this top wall. It will help to get rid of any pressure from catapults being spawned periodically from the top lane, if they can secure this. Big bullet onto Madara, follow up with the Entomb. Legacy there to pull Tychus out. Top 4 at about, I don't know, 3/4 health. But we do have a catapult and some minions putting damage into the top keep. Psychotory is there to clear that out. Hard camp being secured by Deathstrike and Caesar Salad. And Cure and Madara will secure the top hards. Level 20 is online for both these teams. We got the upgraded Sanctification from Tyrael. Big Tongue onto Leoric, and that's a quick kill onto Leoric. Polymorph onto Liam, getting low. But that drill is doing a good job with scaring away the blue team. 14 to 11 in monkeys. That must have been Hellgate. Apoc does come out though, and that's another kill onto Greymane. Silence onto Tyrael. 3 for 0 so far. 21 to 13 in monkey advantage. As we see Cattle mount up and try to scare the blue team back into the fort. Leaving Dahaka top out in the objective to secure the objective. And this will be a Mortar Punisher pushing mid, with Tyrael and Greymane down for another 30 seconds. This could be game ending if 30k gets another kill. Root does land onto Caesar. Brownie's able to ROA. Tyrael and Greymane up in 15 seconds. CCS just has to not die here. And wait for the Tyrael and Greymane to survive to give them a chance. All right, we have all members CCS up. Entomb misses. Core at 60% and falling quickly. Polymorph goes out into Diablo as a dead Diablo. 34% and falling. And Core is at 0%, and game one will go over to the side of 30 carats. GG's. Let's take a look at the map stuff. Game summary. Deathstrike's doing a great job on Greymane. 102,000 damage, 4 kills, 4 assists. Just overall, putting out a ton of damage. But in the end, it's mostly a macro difference. 30K pushed lanes where they didn't have the advantage and got some structural advantages. Take a look at talents. Besides the Diablo build here, nothing too crazy, but I think Catalyst's having some fun with that. Let's update the map scores to show that our red team won. And we will wait for the next map. And while we wait, I'll remind everybody that the Heroes International Tournament Qualifier 1 is happening August 27th and 28th. Qualifier 2, September 10th and 11th. And number 3, September 17th and 18th. So if you haven't done it yet, if you're interested in playing, get your friends together and register. I have to assume that one of the teams that are going to try to qualify, or actually 2 of the teams that are trying to qualify, are playing tonight with both CCS and 30 carats. All right, map is up. And we are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. Let's see, this is picked by 30K. Again, I have no idea what was banned. I can only assume that Infernal Shrines and Tomb of the Spider Queen were not banned. Waiting for 3 members to join the lobby, and we'll be ready to go. Cure just has to get people in the right order. Do that. So let's go teams. Who will register? Who will play? Go, go, go. Tudets, are you having a team register and play? I hope you are. Waiting for one more player to show up for CCS. Pepper's here. Okay, we're ready. Thumbs up coming out from Porky. Waiting for Cure to start the lobby, start the draft. These teams are fast. Break. What fall? I didn't break. Nothing fell. I'm not sure what fell. That's nothing here fell. Ban onto Chromie. I guess Madara plays Chromie. And 30 Carrots is going to respect the Junkrat play that was on show last game as they get rid of it. Followed up with the Maiev ban. And we are going to get rid of a Johanna. Let's see what our blue team has in mind for our first pick. And Caesar will grab the Brightwing once more. This will be a Liam Hogger and a Madara Sylvanas. Yeah, this October LAN event kind of feels like maybe Hots' last chance to like showcase. I wouldn't say the last chance, but like this might be like if it doesn't go well, it might kind of spell the end of any future in-person events for Heroes of the Storm.
Need a light.
Pepper will grab the Blaze, and Death will grab the Vala. Good damage from the Vala onto the Hogger. Although I have seen God spins from the Yamama to escape certain death. We are going to get rid of the Uther tank. Followed up with the new Breck ban.
So it begins.
Our world is worth fighting for.
I feel like May should be a red card. Just the overall hero. But we do have Cattle grab the May. And Legacy is going to pick up the Deckard Cain. Final two picks coming out from CCS for a tank and another spellcaster. Mephisto, perhaps. We are going to get a Stitches from Porky and a 4-man Thrall. Looks fun. And final pick coming out from Kier.
Vanquish the weak.
This will be a Kier Jaina. This is interesting comps from both teams. I don't think I've ever seen Porky play Stitches. But if we do get a Stitches hook, we potentially have Blaze to EN or Thrall to Root. But we also have Thrall Roots with Blaze E's, or vice versa. But yeah, let's have another game two. A good game on game two. Wolf, I don't want ads, want draft action. Let's go CCS. Wolf, you can always subscribe to the NGS Twitch to help support NGS, and you will not get any ads. It's the commercial for NGS there. And once more, we have May, the red card hero, played by Cattle. Liam on Hogger, Legacy on Deckard Cain, Odara's on Sylvanas, Cure on Jaina, and on the left side, CCS, Vala on Death Strikes, or Death Strikes on Vala, Second Tower playing Thrall, Caesar on Brightwing, Pepper on the Blaze, and Porky playing everyone's favorite Roadhog cosplayer,
10 seconds.
Stitches.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it will be a W Vala. We are going to get Sapphire coming out from Deckard Cain because it's extra fast slows, or extra slows on his Herodric Cube. Hook goes out, just misses on Deckard Cain. Ooh. Root lands onto Caesar, but the cleanse is used, so his cleanse is down. Hogger is using that interesting tech here from Hogger. He put his trash here, which blocked the lane for Pepper to rotate bottom. Good. Boop back into Stitches to root Porky. And we are going to see a pretty large rotation bottom lane from TCS to confirm the first blood onto Sylvanas. And our TCS team will confirm the bottom siege camp. It's like nobody told Sylvanas that there was a 4-man walking bot. Porky trying to get away from everyone putting damage into him. Hook goes out onto May, while Liam tries to clear out the siege camp bottom. Meanwhile, Hard Camp is pushing into this middle wall. Going to get a little bit of structure damage, but Pepper is going to be able to secure this far objective momentarily. Hook lands onto May, force out the trait. Cattle will survive with 100 health. And we have a full health Hard Camp pushing into the red wall. Let's see what CCS can do with this. Boop back, cleanse from Caesar to get rid of any potential roots. Take a look at those level 4 talents, just in case. Liam anchoring the bush to help Cattle out. Drop her 14 gems. $11 stacks so far on the Vala W. Stitches will get stunned. Porky takes a bite out of Cattle to get a lot of his health back. Pepper looking to turn in 13 gems. We'll get stopped by Liam. Cattle's going to pill a little bit for his tank, but might have put himself in a bad position. Q into the wall, onto Death Strikes. Porky flips him over, but that will actually kill the Vala. I think she was fine until Porky pulled her over the wall. Pepper gets pulled back, stunned, frozen, but Blaze should be able to walk away just fine. Looks like 30k needs 2 more gems to secure this, and first objective will go over to 30 carats. As we have a strong 4-man bottom here for 30k, with Vala starting to rotate down here to match numbers. Let's see where this red team decides to go. Hook does land. Flop with a polymorph onto Cure. Unfortunately, Decker Kane's there to land a huge root. Meanwhile, topside, Madara is just pushing this lane. I do not believe she has trait just yet. Will E out of there, put herself in a better position. Porky just misses that hook onto Cure. Level 13 online. He hits that. Welcome Raiders from Give Me More Cosplays channel. If you're just joining us, we are watching CCS go up against 30K. It is 1-0 in favor of 30K. Sapphire lands onto Vala. Can enough damage be poured in? Yes. As Jaina secures the kill onto Vala, Madara turns off the bottom fort. Pepper's in trouble, getting body blocked by Madara. And that's a quick 2 kills onto Vala and Blaze, as 30K is looking to secure this bottom fort. And Caesar is looking to dump in 15 more gems, followed by Porky's 14. Paddle is there to delay the gem turn-in from Porky. This will be an objective going over to our blue team.
The spiders shall aid them.
And I'm not sure, but I wonder if Avalanche is one of those red card talents that Paddle talked about. Kill onto Hogger, as this first objective will be walking into the red lanes. Bottom lane is pushed out a little bit easier to clear. Big kill onto Jaina. Stun once more onto Cattle. And with Jaina and Hogger down for the moment, this will be a little bit harder to clear out for 30K. Mind control onto Stitches. Big Gorge. And Sylvanas goes down as well. We are just staggering kills. And I'm not sure where May was going, but she was walking in the opposite direction where she should have been walking. And this top fort should go down. Hogger rotating bottom lane to clear out this bottom spider, while Jaina is mid to clear this out. CCS confirms the top fort.
Shatter their constructs. Deliver the gems to my altar before your enemies.
Gorge is now available for Porky. Bottom siege camp is up in 10 seconds. We should see a rotation here in a moment, as we do see quite a few members of CCS team looking at that bush, looking at that boss. Hogger will start the bottom siege camp. Porky looking for a hook here. Hook goes out, but misses everything. Fishing for Cure. Gorge hits onto Jaina. Mind control onto Sylvanas. Porky put himself in a weird position as Lorneos go out. And that is a kill onto Jaina. But we do get a counter kill onto Thrall. Kill on the Stitches. 2 for 1 so far. As Hogger wants more. Bounces. What is a red card talent? Cattle the other week posted talents that he thought were bad, and he called them red card talents. If you follow Cattle on Twitter, you can see those talents. Mind control just misses onto Death Strikes. Porky looking for that hook. Hook. Oh, Cattle sidesteps that hook from Porky. Psychotor is in a bad position. Lornado's come out to help secure the kill onto the Thrall. Death Strikes. Oh, Death Strikes gets saved by Porky. Fantastic pull. But Mind Control does land, followed up with these. No, the root does not land from May. And neither does the hook from Porky. Let's see what the level 16s should be on momentarily. We're going to see 30k back off a little bit, wait for 16s. And let's see what other talents Cattle's looking to grab. Hogger is spinning to win on this hard camp, and we'll secure the hard camp. Cattle and Cure, we'll dump 18 gems here. Followed with Liam's 11. This will be another objective going over to the red side. You have Madara starting this boss. Porky's out there. Hook goes out, but does not connect onto anybody. Boss is at half health. The blue team is here, but we don't see an engage just yet. This boss will be uncontested, as with level 16 online for our red team. The blue team is not going to take a fight with the Talontier down. So we'll have a boss and a spider walking top. Porky's looking for something here as his Gorge is up. Let's see if anyone gives Porky a chance to land a hook. Hook goes out, but finds nobody. Pop Keep gets turned off for the boss and Spider to push into it. This most likely will be a top keep going down with perhaps Porky to follow. Yes, we do have a dead Stitches. Top keep does go down. Fairly healthy boss and a fairly healthy Spider looking to put pressure onto this core. Bunker goes down. Let's see how 30k plays this. They're playing back a little bit. Nope, we do have an engage here onto Cattle, onto Thrall. Force out his root onto May, and that's a dead May. Core at 60% and falling quickly. 48%. Legacy just trying to pour damage in there as Jane is walking back. Madara might be in trouble here. Does land a Mind Control. That's a kill onto Deckard Cain. Blue team is getting extremely low. Pepper with 200 health will walk away. Liam looking for a kill. Gorge just go out onto Hogger. What do they do with it? Jane is there. Liam moves it back. Core at 31%, 29%. And the blue team will defend this core push and get a 5-man wipe.
Red team dominated.
And let's see what our CCS team can do with this pentakill. Looks like they're going to push lanes out, drop their gems. As we have 39 on Pepper. And yeah, 3 of them on core.
Blue team's core.
Core at 26% on that last engage on from 30k. And with that kill from that 5-man kill from TCS did even up XP quite a bit. as both these teams will hit level 20s pretty close to each other, and maybe in the advantage for CCS as they're going to secure both. Uh-oh, Madar's in trouble. Ooh, big E to get him. Oh no, the Vala Q confirmed the kill as it went from the Bruiser Camp area back into the keep area. Big Gorge onto May. That's 2 quick kills, 3 kills, and this might spell trouble for our 30K team as Porky and friends are looking for a keep. And with Sylvanas, May, and Jaina down for another, call it 35 seconds, our blue team might be looking for a keep unless we see some magic coming out from Liam and Legacy. Stun onto Hogger. Bouncing around there. Psychotor getting low. Root misses. Middle keep will go down. Legacy might be in trouble here. See Blaze bunkers going out, jumping in that bunker to get some spill there. As no control, Hogger comes out unstoppable as he's bouncing around. Legacy and Liam doing all they can to defend this core 2v5. Legacy will go down. May up in a second. It's just Sylvanas now and May. Crazy fight here. Shields are still up for our red core. That's a dead Blaze. Death Strike's getting low. Gorge onto May. What can Porky do with these? Getting extremely low as well. And that's a dead Porky as Maze uses his trait. Psychotora looking to get away. Madara engages. Thrall just trying to run away, but that's a dead Thrall. 3 kills here. And Cure might be looking for more onto Caesar as he blinks away onto a minion. Pretty exciting fight. Unfortunately, not enough damage went out onto the 30K core as Cure and friends will get a top boss to walk top. Everyone will be back up momentarily for our 30K team as CCS will respawn in about 25 seconds for everybody there. Like Hogger rotating to the hard camps to get that started. Meanwhile, 4 top pushing with this boss. With the core at 26% health. Curious to see if CCS can defend this boss. Damage, mind control onto the Blaze. Pepper drops the bunker. Deckard Root does not connect. Big snowball onto Stitches. Jaina, Ice Ring will connect onto Porky. No control Hogger, by the way. And Liam gets out of there with 500 health. And core shields are down. And this is game 2 going over to 30 carats. That was a fun game. Let's take a look at the match summary. Got a little messy a couple times for both these teams with the pentakill on the CCS side, and perhaps a scuffed finish on the 30K side for CCS. But 16 kills to 13. Sylvanas pouring damage in, but Vala not too far behind. But in the end, it comes down to who wins the last team fight and who gets control of the boss to secure the win here. But game 2 goes over to 30K. Crazy fight. Crazy game. And that goes over to our red team as we wait for the next lobby to be posted. Let's jump into the map screen. 2-0. It's best of 5 tonight, obviously. So next win for 30K will get the sweep. And this is the chance now for CCS to start their reverse sweep. Let's see what we get. Lobby is up. We are going to Towers of Doom. Towers of Doom. And this is picked by CCS. Everybody's here. So we know that Infernal, Tomb, and Towers are up. I wonder what they banned. Porky is giving us thumbs up.
Towers of
2-0, 30K. CCS looking to start that reverse sweep. Oh, and we have a lever. Let's jump back into the map band screen. Oh, actually, we had a lever because first pick should have been on the CCS side. So this is actually a map choice of the red team. All right, we're back in. I think the lobby. Okay.
towers of doom.
I am guessing we see another ban on Junkrat as Death Strikes in Game 1 show that he can play a pretty mean Junkrat. But let's see what Porky and friends have in mind. We are going to get rid of a Madara Chromie. And they will pay some respects to Caesar's Brightwing, as he did play the Brightwing on the first 2 maps. Zeratul will get banned out. Do we see a Blaze ban here? Why third game? This is best of 5. It's all Storm Division games. Go be a best of 5. And this will be a ban onto the Maiev. First pick for our blue team with the Brightwing being banned out. It will be a Death Strikes Junkrat, as they are okay in game number 3 to go up against Junkrat once more. But let's see how the red team reacts with that Junkrat pick. Although the red team, after seeing Junkrat, did go Diablo. So
This is my jam.
they weren't too concerned about it. We do see Blaze and Lucio being grabbed by Legacy and Liam. Does anyone else remember the Liam Urel video that everyone watched to figure out how to play Urel years ago? That was like, if you wanted to learn how to play Urel, you just watch that video. Did a good job coaching and teaching that hero. Next 2 picks coming out from CCS. Ooh, we get to see Diablo Porky and Rhaegar Caesar. I will say CCS is putting on a show tonight compared to last week. It was a little more one-sided for 30K. We'll be a ban to the Orc. And final ban from our CCS team. So we do not get to see Cattle play Murden. Or this game, I apologize.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Gar will grab Savance once more, as he did play her in game 1. And Johanna will grab Cattle will grab the Johanna. final 2 picks coming out from TCS. Let me grab here. Pepper has Urel. I'm not sure how Urel would. Haka, Urel. We're gonna get a Hogger. Completely off. And Sakator will secure the Genji here. Quick rotations across the map. Final pick from Cure.
Yitar, guide my path.
And this will be a Cure Karazim, so we're gonna see most likely a Sylvanas Mind Control followed up with a 7-sided strike with Blaze Ease. Something like that would make nasty sense. And Johanna there just for looking for pills and wave clear. Pretty good comp from both these teams here. Junkrat, Diablo, Rhaegar, Hogger, Genji, rotations and looking for picks. Followed up with a nasty combo if they can connect it. Although I am assuming that Sylvanas goes Mind Control again and Cure goes 7-sided. But game 3. Let's see how it goes for both of these teams. And once more on the right-hand side, we have Legacy on Lucio, Karazimi played by Cure, Legacy on Lucio, Liam on Blaze. Looks like Karazimi might be a bot at the moment. Cattle on Johanna. On the blue side, you have Diablo, Liam played by Porky, Caesar on Rhaegar, Pepper on the Hogger, Death Strikes once more on the Junkrat, and Psychotora playing everyone's favorite Shimada brother.
5, 4, 3, 2,
no pauses just yet. We do have.
Welcome back.
Okay, Kira's here now.
Let the battle begin.
Devil's Due on the Diablo. Big E into Genji. We'll get a quick kill. 2 quick kills onto Genji and Rhaegar. 2 kills in the first 40 seconds. Another kill perhaps onto Sylvanas. Madar does get boot back from the Junkrat. Sort of showing you how little kills are worth early in the game. The talent, XP advantage, is not that great. I think like a kill that early is like worth like 2 minions, maybe 1. We do have a kill onto the Hogger, but we do get a counter kill onto Karazim. But Madar and Liam are pushing this top wall down. Porky's looking for an engage here. E onto Madara, does not find a wall. Unfortunately, Blaze E's into Diablo, stuns Porky. Madara might be in trouble here, does not have an E out. And that's a dead Madara. They were able to secure a good amount of damage onto the top 2 towers, but did pay with its life. Meanwhile, Death Strike's getting the Sapper Camp bot. Strong emphasis from our blue team onto this top Sapper Camp. Porky is anchoring the bush to scare Liam away. Let's see if Liam can stop these Sappers. We do have Caesar going in for the bite onto Liam. Flip from Diablo. No Q to stun him in. Good block from everyone onto Liam. And that will be a kill onto Blaze as Liam's E was blocked by Sakatora, Porky, and Caesar. But meanwhile, Madara will get a kill onto Junkrat as 3 sappers do go into the wall. Porky looking for an E into anybody. Gage here onto Sylvanas. Madara is trying to get away. Q lands but does not have enough to secure the kill onto Madara. Getting away with 69 health, by the way. Nice.
Go forth and claim the altars. The Raven Lord demands it.
Censor will get this channel, and for the time being, it's 4 shots to 4.
Lord of this realm.
Kira looking for a kill on Sakatora. Is there enough there? Deflect has enough to help him. Liam, Kira looking for a Q onto somebody. Q's into Caesar. Big Q onto Cure from Diablo. Kind of a messy fight there, as Karazim was a man on an island unable to get away. 32 to 36 in tower points.
You will pay for your errors.
Gage here onto Johanna. Diablo finishes its souls. Cattle keeping the team dismounted here with its T. Yeah, coming out. Little scuffle there. No one worse for wear, as 30K does have a 5v4 advantage as Hogger is walking bot. Let's see if they can turn this. Hogger is here now, but looks like 30K will back off. Engage here onto Madara from Porky. There is no follow-up, and Porky might be in trouble as he's alone. Able to Q out into Cure. As you will have 3 sappers walking bottom. Porky getting beaten down here. Does not have spell shield. He is a Devils 2 gamer. And 30K will be able to clear out all 3 sappers. Objective is up. Looks like all 5 members of both teams are focusing bottom. Sakatora does jump in, root onto Madara from the Junkrat. Big Q onto Lucio. Legacy might be in trouble. Blaze doing a great job to pill for his team. Cattle's in there, will get away. Caesar trying to channel what he can. Blaze delays for the time being. Engage here onto Cattle, onto Death Strikes. And that will be a kill onto Junkrat. Sakatora might be next. 7-sided strike goes out. Sakatora does go down 2 for 0 so far. Level 10s are online. 1 tower goes over, and our red team, they're going to look for a tower before they start to channel this objective. They're backing off. They having second thoughts. Cure playing it pretty safe. Just make sure they get the towers to go over to their side. Diablo walking into Cure. Let's see what happens here. Q's into the wall. Mind control onto Diablo. We do have 4 members of CCS here on the Sapper Camp invading. Cure will port back to base. Let's see if we have an engage here onto the 30K Sappers. No, this looks like it will go over to the side of CCS. Two sappers do go into the wall. Cure able to delay one of the sappers from walking the wall. But Liam able to take the top sappers away from Genji. do have a 4v3 here. Mind control misses onto Pepper. Sappers will get secured by the CCS team. Engage here on a Porky from onto Cattle. Blessed Shield does go out, delays any damage going out from Death Strikes to pop that Junkrat tire. Interesting game knowledge there from Cattle to stun out the Junkrat to kill the tire in time. Level 13 will be on momentarily. Oh, we did get a kill onto Blaze top. Middle objective is spawning here in the bush, looking for something. And Blaze up in 5 seconds. Let's see if we see delay here. Oh, Cure in there in time to get the delay. Mind control out, 7-sided strike. That will be a dead Genji. But Caesar is able to secure the objective. Ancestral does land on Porky in time. Porky and Diablo and Hogger extremely low. Legacy getting low as well as Junkrat Tire does pill for the team. Hogger will go down from Johanna. Vidar turns off the bottom tower. And 30K will secure this bottom tower. Mind control just misses. Psychotor in there. Boop does not land in time from the Junkrat. Diablo back and healthy. I'm guessing 30K will stick around here for a while. Level 13 advantage is online for our 30K team. Diablo is looking for an engage here. He's pretty far into enemy territory. Psychotor starting the Cypher camp. Death Strikes does go down to Blaze. Mind control just misses. Porky will be next as they're targeting him. 3 kills so far to 0. Pepper will spin out as 3 of the members of 30K will work on the CCS Sappers. Dar needs to be careful here. Good damage going on Psychotora. Using the X-Ray to get away. Pepper there to pill for his team if needed. Delay from Liam to stop the Junkrat from finishing the channel. 5 shots go over for 30K, 16-13 in level advantage. Good damage from Cure. Mind control and 7-sided are up. Not necessary as Johanna does secure the kill onto Genji. Hogger is working on that bottom tower. Liam ease in. Porky there to cleanse and Cure starting the channel here. And objective will go over for 30K. Ancestral there not in time, and that is a dead Diablo with no souls. He'll be up in 30 seconds. Augur there to clear out the bottom tower. So this will not be a 6 cap. (28-15). CCS team will try to get the top tower out, but Blaze and friends are here to get 4 more shots on this boss to bring the tower core health to 11. 4 shots will go into the CCS tower. Blessed misses onto Porky. He's in trouble. Caesar trying to get him out of there, and after it does land, mind control onto Caesar. So much damage coming out from both these teams. Caesar Sal doing a great job to keep his team up. Caesar can do it all. He can tank, he can heal. He's a gamer.
Be swift, heroes.
We do have Caesar starting the channel on the top left. That 4 shots will go in. We have the red team all bot. APOC combo does land onto Lucio. That's a dead Lucio, as he can't high five himself yet. Level 20 is not online yet. But Blaze will secure the top tower. 4 more shots will go in to the CCS core. 24-7 with Junkrat down, but Lucio down for 45.
Like all the others.
Gage here on a cure. Cattle there to condemn and slow that team. Porky did get chunked out quite a bit from the damage from Adara and Cure. Liam might have been AFK. I'm not sure AFK. Junkrat Tower goes out. Liam does have bunker, forces the bunker out. Damage onto Hogger. Death Strikes will go down. X Strike on Sakatora. Genji might be next here. Blessed Shield. 3 kills to 0. Pepper will go down. That's 4. Diablo did res, so he is back in the fight, but Cure gets away with 200 health. Q onto Diablo. Cure is baiting that Diablo to walk forward, and that is a dead Diablo, which will respawn in 54 seconds. This looks like a 6 cap and an objective. Rhaegar up, but yeah. Yeah, this looks like a 6 cap, and Blaze will be bottom to start the channel. And it looks like we are going to get a sweep tonight with 30K sweeping our CCS team. Although very much more even fight this week than last week. As both these teams are just having some fun here. Middle. Shots go out, and game number 3 and the series goes to 30K. GG, 2 tanks versus 1. Yeah. Well, I guess Blaze is technically considered a tank. More used as an offlane. Yeah, great damage again once more from Sylvanas on the on that hero. 67k in heroes damage and 140,000 siege. 2 heals. Cheese is good. I wouldn't call double support good. Cheese. Cheese quite a bit. I mean, and even then, Kier did almost 50,000 damage. I mean, he was second in damage on the team. But yeah, just a lot of, again, 30k macro control. Whereas CCS was definitely more engage heavy. CCS just looking for control on the map. Oh, yeah. Good games. Update the scoreboard here. And that is the series. It is a 3-0 for our 30K team. Well, I'm Danny. I hope you all had a good time tonight watching these games, maybe learning something from these two high-level teams. But continue to watch more Storm Division. And maybe if you're interested, sign up as a caster on the NGS. We always need more casters to stream some games for teams. You guys have a good night and be safe.